Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm showing you everything that's been added, changed and fixed in Minecraft Snapshot 24W07A. So if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft update videos in the future. Now, the main addition of the snapshot may already be quite clear from what is behind me, because yes, there is a new hostile mob in today's snapshot. That is amazing. Let's take a look at this new mob, which is actually called the Bogged. Yes, this is what it's called, Bogged Spawn Egg. And so it's a new variety of the skeleton, and this one shoots poisonous arrows. So what they have said here is they are faster to take down, because they only have 16 health instead of 20. And we'll take a look at this in survival mode in a second. So they attack at a slower interval of 3.5 seconds instead of 2 seconds. And they have a chance to drop arrows of poison when killed by players, which are of course the regular tipped arrows. And so these mossy and mushroom covered skeletons spawn naturally in both swamps and mangrove swamps. So in this biome here and also in the regular swamps they can spawn naturally. And what they mean by mushroom is those mushrooms at the top of that texture right there, at the top of their head. I'll take a closer look at the full texture in a second as well. I will spawn in one with no AI. And so they can also be found spawning from trial spawners in some of the trial chambers. So apart from spawning naturally in both the swamp and the mangrove swamp, these new mobs can also be found in the trial chambers as one of those trial spawners. But alright, let's take a look at this guys in survival mode. And for this I think we should give ourselves some resistance so we don't immediately die. And maybe a little bit of a higher level, like this, and then grab ourselves a netherite sword, so we can see how fast they are to take down as well. So we'll go into survival, and we'll see all of these shoot arrows at us, and indeed we get the poison effect, because they all have poison arrows. You can also see that they are fighting each other already, like every single type of skeleton. The straights and the normal skeletons also do this. So apparently the bogged will do this as well, and they will try to kill each other. So I pretty much don't have to do too much. But of course we can attack them and then kill them in just 2 strikes with our netherite sword, because they only have 16 health instead of the 20 the regular skeletons have, which means they have 8 hearts. And we can see that they have dropped some arrows here as well. We did get some arrows, but both of those were just regular arrows, so maybe let's summon in a few more and see if we get those poison arrows from them instead. So let's summon in a few more and let's kill them. Maybe give ourselves some strength as well, so we can do it in 1 hit. There we go. All of these still seem to be normal arrows, but there we go. We got an arrow of poison right there, which is basically just the regular tipped arrow with the poison effect. But it does seem to be quite a rare drop compared to regular arrows. So let's take a closer look at the actual texture of this mob now. Let's go up into the sky and summon one in with no AI. So we'll summon in a Bogged, which is now what it's called, right at these coordinates with no AI set to true. Like this. So we can take a little bit of a closer look. This guy doesn't have one of those bows they normally have, but now we can take a look at the texture a bit more. And let's actually summon in the regular skeleton next to it to see a bit more of the differences. So the regular skeleton is of course quite white. There we go. And this is the difference. So we can see that the eyes of the Bogged also have a different color. And furthermore, they just have a nice green tint to them, also resembling, of course, the swamps and mangrove swamps as the biomes they spawn in. And then, as I mentioned before, there's 2 mushrooms in their head. So there's a brown mushroom on this side of the head and a red mushroom on this side. And there might even be another brown mushroom down here as well. So that is quite a nice touch. They also seem to be sort of wearing a like small outfit here, which of course the regular skeletons don't have. So that's an extra detail there as well. Those are the differences between a regular skeleton and the new Bogged hostile mob in the latest snapshot. So let's take a look at the other changes in this snapshot. This is the main feature of this snapshot. There are a few smaller changes. So first of all, hoppers can once again pick up items from beehives and bee nests, but other full blocks still block them. Furthermore, the datapack version is now 32. Where they've added the panda sneeze loot table for drops when pandas sneeze. And then there's also quite a few bug fixes in this snapshot as well. So for example, wind charges can now go through non-solid blocks, where they couldn't do that before in the previous snapshot. And there were some misspellings that have been fixed as well. And the breeze can no longer be damaged using wind charges. So quite a few changes to the wind charge actually. So let's take another look at the wind charge, because I didn't show this off too well in the previous video. So you can actually use the wind charge on yourself. So if you go into survival mode, you can use the wind charge on yourself to shoot up a little bit. This is something I didn't show before. And so blocks which typically negate fall damage fail to do so from falls after using a wind charge. So that was a problem there. And if we grab a few more, we can go through some of the other bugs that were happening with the wind charge, which should now be fixed in the latest snapshot, which is nice. Yeah, so here we can see we can like scale up mountains, but it is actually quite difficult. So we got a lot of height there, but it's quite random. Yeah, so the wind charge bounces cause fall damage after exiting water was a bug. And there were even more bugs related to the fall damage you get when using wind charges. So those should now have all been fixed, hopefully. And it's still really, really fun to play around with this new item. Wow, you can get some real height with it. And of course, if you want to read through all the other patch notes from this week's snapshot, 24W7A, I'll leave a link to the full patch notes in the description down below. However, the main new feature is the new bogged mob, which spawns in the swamp and mangrove swamps and shoots poison arrows. That's a feature we didn't see before during Minecraft Live or in any previous leaks, so it's really cool to see a new feature added into Minecraft just like the wind charge last week. I'm excited to see what else Mojang has planned for Minecraft 1.21. That's pretty much it for the snapshot 24W7A. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then please subscribe!